What's going on, everyone? As always, place your cross on first, no matter what's going on in your life. You know, hey, it helps you. God helps you. And it's good for you. Good for everything in regards to your life. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen. You know, when you live for God, one thing you will have to learn as a child of the Most High God is see the signs. And when I say that, that's a broad perspective. See the signs in regards to everything, good, bad. Learn to see the signs. Pay attention to what God is trying to reveal to you, trying to show you. Because there's normally a sign for everything. You know, the Bible says, for each temptation, right? For every temptation, he'll have a way out of a temptation. Now think about that. That means for everything you do. Now I'm just thinking about a temptation right there. For every temptation, there's a way out. So that means you got to see a sign. You got to be like, oh. I think in regards to good things, if he's going to show you signs to lead you away from the temptation or get you a way out, guess what? He's going to show you signs to lead you in the right direction too. Do you understand? It makes perfect sense. You know, that's like one of the most powerful lines in the Bible. It's always a way out. Basically, it's always a choice. You know, people are like, I had no choice. You know, I had no choice. I always told people this story. I tell people this, not a story, but I tell people the truth like in regards to living for God. You got to look for the red flags in regards to certain things. It's always red flags. It's always something to tell you no or don't go off. Pay attention to it. It's red flags in regards to everything in your life. You understand? But you got to think about it. If they're red flags, there got to be some green flags somewhere. There's some green flags. Go this way. Turn that way. Do you understand? God wants to lead you in the paths of righteousness. You understand? So if he's trying to lead you in the paths of righteousness, he's going to show you how to take that path. And if he want to lead you away from temptation, he's going to show you how to not take that path. Every day you walk this earth, you got choices to make. It doesn't matter who you are. Every day. You understand? I was talking about something this morning, you know, like when you start living for God, and you know, God, homebody, you know, you don't really want to be out there and out and about. You know, I just did that video this morning. I just did. And then when I got off work, you know, they was having a little Christmas party at another job that my company kind of works with. And like, I already had my mindset on what I was going to do, right? And then I called one coworker. They were like, man, Houston, you need to go over there. They got the alcohol. They got everything you need over there. I was like, my mind was already set on going home. You understand? You see, the temptation is there. I'm not saying nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying, I'm just thinking about it in regards to the video I just did. Like how people try to draw you back out there. It sounds fun. But you know what sounds even funner to me? Going my butt straight home. You understand? Going straight home. It's not that I'm not a people person. I am. A part of me still wants to do these things. But hey, I gotta go with the flow. There's always a way out. You understand? One thing you're gonna realize, the enemy loves to throw a bunch of fun in your way. This will be fun. They love to use that fun. You understand? That's why you got to stay grounded in the word and figure out what God considers fun. Because God doesn't want you to live a boring life now. He wants you to live a joyful life. Even though being a Christian can seem quite boring at times, but it's not once you realize what you are able to do and what you cannot do. You understand? And then you work your way around it. There's joy in it. Your joy is not the same as before you found Christ. You understand? He teaches you how to fulfill your joy in a perfect way, a way that's going to keep you spotless. You understand? You know, as a Christian, You know the enemy is always trying to put you in a situation where you're out of character. You do know that, right? Look at that. That's supposed to be a Christian. He always want to put you in a situation where you get out of character. He does. You understand? But after a while, you learn. You're like, you know what? Nah. You know, nah, I'm good. You know, I stopped by the ABC store on the way home. I was like, well, my thing is, you know, when I was younger, you know, I was always chasing after alcohol. Not chasing, chasing after. Like somebody called and said they got free beer, I'm gone. And we got alcohol and food over here, I'm gone. But as I get older, I'm like, that's useless. I can just buy my own. And I don't like to use and take advantage of people. And you know, people love to throw things back in your face. I'm just at that point in my life right now, you know. If I'm like I happen to be at a spot and they just go down that way, so be it. But stop chasing after things. Because the thing I'm telling you, the devil is going to send you invites. And I'm not saying the people are the devil. That's not what I'm saying. But as a Christian, you know what his tools are. You're starting to learn what his tools are. Fun here. You always at home. You understand? I feel safe at home. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I know the Bible said don't get drunk, but if I overindulge on my couch, guess what I'm going to do? Guess who's going to find out? God knows. God knows. But guess what? I won't be out of character nowhere else. I'll be out of character at my home. You understand? I know that's sneaky. You're a sneaky Christian. No, I'm not. It's only smart. You understand? It's only smart. You know, you go somewhere and you get hungry, you got to ask somebody else. All you do, you go and be like, well, I'm finna go home. But do you understand what I'm saying? But it's not always the home, the signs, what he's trying to tell you to do. But it's always a route that he wants you to take. That's what I'm saying. You got to learn the signs. Let me change that word. You have to get your discernment. You need it. You need discernment, people. Especially single people. Who? Actually, everybody needs discernment. You understand? And that's what you call on the Lord for. So he can let you know, hey, that's the right route. That's the right route. You understand? Because sometimes we're gonna forget. We're gonna be, you know, you might get upset one time and be mad, and then somebody be like, man, you know what, I'm going over there today. I'm gonna do it today. Forget it. Forget it. We all make mistakes. Sometimes you give in. You understand? And I'm not saying God's gonna stop you from going around people. But you gotta use perfect. It's all about timing. I always tell people this: if you live for God and you're a Christian, if you compel to go somewhere where you feel you don't need to go, and you end up there, just believe, just know that it's something you have to do there. It's somebody you're gonna have to see, or I'm telling you, man, I'm trying to tell y'all something. And after you do what he wants you to do, guess what it's time to do? Get gone. Find out who he wants you to minister to. You know, don't be too antisocial. Don't be like the type of eat and run. You understand? You know, the best way to do, really, I'm gonna tell you what to do. I'm gonna give you an example. Not an example, I'm gonna tell you something to do. You know, a lot of people love to go to parties and the first thing they want to do is eat. Refuse it. Be like, I'm not really hungry right now. I'm good. I bet you'll leave with a plate. I bet you'll leave with a plate faster than people who like, man, I'm hungry, man, I've been starving. Humble yourself. But like, I'm good right now, I'll get something later. Do try that out. Watch you get a plate. Before you go, you're gonna get a plate. It never fails. Ever since I've been following Christ. When I don't go nowhere home. But the thing is, I try to munch a little something before I go places. Just to be on the safe side. Because I don't want to be there, oh Lord, the food should have been ready by now. The Bible talks about it. You should have ate at home. You should have ate at home, homie. But for real though, try it. Try it out. Try not trying to be the first person to get everything. You know, some people, they run straight to the cooler. Where the beer at? Try not to. Try not to run to where everything is. Watch how everything come to you. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all some advice here. You know, I'm for real in life, period. You know, looking for a relationship, stop chasing after it. Did you hear me? Humble yourself, contentment. You understand? It'll happen. Whatever's meant for you will happen, will come to you. You ain't got to try too hard. All you got to do is do the work of the Lord. He said he know what you have need of before you ask him, right? He know. You ain't got to go out there expecting to receive nothing. I'm going to give y'all an example, right? I'm going to tell y'all something that happened to me this week. You know, like I work at the moving company. I really don't try to buy nothing, you know, because stuff will fall in your lap. And we had 2 TVs at the job, and I asked my boss, I said, what's up with these TVs? He was like, we're going to get them fixed. I said, oh, okay, you know, just keep an eye out for them. Or not even keep an eye out for, I just asked about I inquired of a TV, right? The next day, guess what happened? They kept up. One of my coworkers came back, but like, we got this TV right here. You want it? I'm like, what? Ain't no way. It's no way. No way. To make it even stranger, right? I got cable through Xfinity, right? And I came home. I went and got my little stream box from Xfinity, right? I went and got my stream box, right? And when I got in the house, a voice said, don't hook it up today. Ain't that crazy? Don't hook it up today. Because he had a plan for me the next day. Wow, amazing. A TV. That simple. See the signs. But humble yourself and you'll see better. That's all I got for you. It's already getting dark, people. Look for the signs. Have a blessed day.